Saul, chosen by God, began his reign with promise and victory. He stood tall, a leader among his people, entrusted with a sacred calling. Yet the true measure of leadership is not found in initial triumphs, but in the trials that follow. Soon the Philistines gathered, a formidable threat to Israel. King Saul and his army waited for the prophet Samuel, who was to offer a sacrifice to God before battle. Days passed, and Samuel did not arrive. The soldiers grew restless, their courage wavering. Fear gripped Saul's heart, the fear of losing his army before the fight even began. He saw his men scattering, and in a moment of panic he took matters into his own hands. Saul, not a priest, offered the burnt offering himself. He usurped a sacred role driven by impatience and a lack of trust. The moment he finished, Samuel appeared. Samuel's gaze was stern, his voice heavy with disappointment. "You have acted foolishly," he declared. "You have not kept the command of the Lord your God which he commanded you." The prophet's words carried the weight of divine judgment. "Now your kingdom will not endure," Samuel pronounced. Saul's impulsive act, born of fear and disobedience, had set a tragic course for his reign. Later, God gave Saul a clear, unequivocal command: utterly destroy the Amalekites. This included their king, their people, and all their livestock. It was a test of complete obedience, a call to execute divine justice without compromise. But Saul again faltered. He spared King Agag and kept the best of the sheep and cattle, rationalizing his actions. He claimed they were intended as sacrifices to the Lord, a seemingly pious excuse for partial obedience. When Samuel confronted him, Saul defended his choices, offering his justifications. But Samuel's response cut through every excuse, revealing the heart of God's expectation. "Does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying his voice?" Samuel asked. "To obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams." The prophet continued, his words firm with divine authority. "Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has rejected you as king." Saul, heartbroken, pleaded for forgiveness, but the judgment was final. His reign, once full of promise, was now marked by rejection. God had chosen another, a man after his own heart, to take Saul's place. The story of King Saul stands as a profound lesson. True leadership in God's eyes demands complete obedience, not clever excuses or partial compliance. Our most elaborate offerings mean nothing if they are born from a spirit of disobedience. To truly honor God is to obey him fully without reservation or compromise.